I'm up here getting a bird's eye view of the 2026 ISN Tool Dealer Expo. You know, we're here to do the Tool Time podcast for TechShop live. I'm ready to talk to some of these companies and do some podcasts. Joining me today is Joffrey Starcher, North American Sales Manager at TEXA USA. Joffrey, thanks for joining me.
Oh, thank you, Eric. Appreciate it. Happy to be here.
Good. So tell me a little bit about yourself and your role at TEXA.
Okay. Well, my role at TEXA is a sales manager for North America. So I'm in charge of all the distribution in Canada and U.S. markets, all the different channels that push TEXA product.
Awesome. So how long have you been coming to the ISN Tool Show? And you know, what's this show been for you?
Yeah, this is our second year. So second year with ISN. We're happy to be here. Still learning the ISN market and how it works, but great people, a great audience, and a very broad group of folks from commercial to mobile guys that can have access to TEXA tools. So we really like it.
That's awesome. Fantastic. Now, you know, as a former technician myself, you know, I know TEXA, the name has been growing. We're a lot getting familiar with your products. And so can you talk about what do you have here on the table?
Yeah. So with TEXA, we're a company that's born off of diagnostics. We've been doing it over 30 plus years. We're based out of Treviso, Italy. Obviously, I'm not Italian, but we got a great group of engineers and software developers and innovative thinkers over in Italy. So it's a great company to be a part of with the way the world's going in diagnostics. So TEXA specializes in diagnostics. We're the only company on the planet that with one interface, you can scan anything from boats, bikes, ATVs, UTVs, all your passenger vehicles, domestic, Asian, and European, as well as your heavy-duty, medium-duty trucks, ag, construction, forklifts, telehandlers, everything. So we're the only company that can put together a full package like that for you.
That's awesome. That's pretty impressive with all that coverage for all those different types of vehicles.
Yeah.
You know, just within one company alone.
Absolutely. It you can literally customize a solution for any type of repair shop.
So it's kind of like you just getting the software for an individual make or model of car. You could, for all these different facets of the industry, you can get whatever you need for what you're doing at your shop.
Correct. So for the companies that are have the biggest diverse fleets in the world, there's no better tool than TEXA. So we can do your Audi or your Ford F-150 or your Tundra or your Chevy Silverado, as well as your tractors, your skid steers, your excavators, your forklifts, your industrial engines, and your heavy-duty trucks, all in one tool. So if you look at the package here, this is the kit that is our deluxe fleet package, which is one of our best-selling packages in the U.S. and North America right now. So it's a package that includes an interface that can do all your passenger cars, heavy-duty, and construction, 3 licenses for the price of 2. It has free motor true speed for schematics and TSBs and wiring diagrams on all your passenger cars. And it includes, like I said, the skid steers, the excavators, all the stuff that you need if you're a municipality, an energy company, a road crew, a pavement crew. It's got it all.
That's really awesome. You know, and that's a really interesting aspect of it because, you know, as technicians in shops today, when we used to be just really focused on one specific narrow window of makes or models or more specialty, if you will, even if you did all makes and models, you know, we're finding out is from a mechanical standpoint, once you're a mechanic, you're a mechanic. You can fix anything. You know what I mean? And somebody comes through the door, right. You never know when somebody might have a skid steer on a trailer or whatever it may be, your tractor. Hey, can you work on this for me? And to have that ability, right, as a shop is fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, mobile technicians are growing out there. People that are wanting to be able to fix anything, whether it's diesel, gas, electric, propane, whatever. And the deluxe fleet package can provide those type of opportunities for guys that just don't want to say no. You can even do your ADAS calibrations on heavy duty trucks and cars here. The deluxe fleet package can do all those dynamic calibrations that don't require a static target.
Really, that's fantastic. That's great because so many of us are getting into the ADAS calibrations.
Correct.
Now, you talk about motor true speed, another valuable tool for technicians. I mean, we need to have that reference and that information available, as part of the package.
Yeah.
Right on the tablet.
Yep. No separate username or password. Once you're into the vehicle, whether it's a Chevy Silverado, you do have to be connected to Wi-Fi to use motor because it's a cloud-based system, but you click a link and you go right into it.
That's awesome. Now, another common topic that we run across a lot now is the security gateways. What type of access do you have here?
Yeah. So the Deluxe Fleet package and all TEXA car packages have the motor true speed, but they also have security gateway access. And TEXA is unique. We're the only company in Europe, we have a lot of great relationships with Volkswagen and Mercedes. So with Mercedes and Volkswagen, you do not have to go through AutoAuth. With Volkswagen, you don't have to pay your $15 token fee per scan. You can create your MyTEXA credentials and go in right through our tool. So it's a very easy way to access those models through the security gateway. But we do have Nissan, we do have FCA. You also do that through the normal process of AutoAuth, who controls that.
Okay, fantastic. And it sounds like maybe another interesting aspect of TEXA is the fact that you have those European connections, and sometimes, that's in the past has been a challenge, especially if, shops in America, you're used to doing domestic.
Right.
And then you're a little apprehensive about European vehicles because, hey, can you get access? Is the software correct? TEXA, being in Italy or based out of Italy, having that European connection probably has a pretty strong presence from a European side.
We do. I mean, our German branch is one of our biggest branches, and being in Europe and the EU, we have great relationships with VW and Mercedes. We're OEs are some of our biggest customers. So TEXA sells a lot to OEs. So I think in the U.S., definitely we're probably the strongest, company when it comes to European diagnostics. But I think we're probably more underrated now that we've been operating here for 10 plus years in domestic and Asian cars. We have really good coverage in Ford and Toyota. So TEXA is not just, it's a European tool, but it is well-rounded and strong in every area.
That's awesome. That's a great point to make too, that, you've been here for 10 plus years now, and you're really, getting a good grip on the American or domestic market as well.
Maybe the best kept secret out there as far as affordability and price and coverage.
Yeah, that is awesome. Now, you've got your diagnostic kits, diagnostic tools over at your booth. What else did you bring with you to the show?
Yeah, thanks, Eric. We brought our full line of AC service. We have 3 different AC lines that are out there in the U.S. market right now. We have a 780 dual gas machine that will do both of your gases, R134 as well as 1234 YF. Easy 6 to 7 minute switch from one gas to the other. 2 internal 20-pound tanks. Remoting capabilities for diagnostics and technical support. So it's a really high-end machine, and it's doing really well in the U.S. market right now. So we have that here. And this is our first year with ISN with the AC machine. So really excited to get that going with them. We also have our Comfort 760, which is our YF only machine. Also has all those characteristics of the 780. And then we have our R134 machine, which is priced like a regular, a standard AC machine that's fully automatic, but it actually has heavy duty capabilities with a 4 CFM dual stage pump. And an internal 50-pound tank for increased capacity.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes.
That's very valuable.
Yes.
And, air conditioning, I mean, it's such an important service for shops to be able to tackle, and it's becoming so critical these days. It's just, AC is totally different than 30 or 40 years ago. You've got to have the equipment that's really precise.
Right. Precise equipment, and also the ability to diagnose a problem on an AC system quickly. So we also brought our forming gas kits, and that was a great lead-in, Eric. Forming gas is is something Mercedes uses a lot across the country with TEXA.
Okay.
So instead of injecting dye into an AC system, which can take hours, even days to find a leak.
Oh, absolutely.
And leaves technicians waiting for a car to come back or possibly never getting a car back to
Right.
get that business. A forming gas is a hydrogen-nitrogen mix that you get into the system, and you can sniff and find that leak within minutes. So it's becoming really popular here. It's popular in Europe, and we brought it here, having a lot of good conversations, and happy to talk about that.
Wow, that's a great point. I'm glad you brought that up because, yeah, for one, you have a vehicle in your shop, you don't want it to leave if it's not fixed because it may never come back.
Correct.
And as a technician, as a shop, you want to be able to say with confidence, this is your problem. This is, the worst thing is saying, well, we put dye in it, but we can't find it. You have to come back. I mean, that's there's no confidence there to be able to say using this forming gas. I mean, that's a fantastic solution. Quick.
Yep.
Right away, a technician, hey, here's the leak. This is what you need. This is what it takes to fix it. I mean, that's just a fantastic solution.
Absolutely. So we've been having some really great conversations about it. We have some good videos on TEXA USA YouTube page.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of good information about there on TEXA USA YouTube regarding all of our packages as well as AC service and forming gas.
That's awesome. So you've got your diagnostics, you've got your air conditioning, and I guess let's face it, if you can diagnose and make people's vehicles run right and you keep the air conditioning working, that's pretty much all they want.
Exactly, exactly. Especially down here in the South.
Yeah. So you cover all the bases. So get technicians if they want to learn more about TEXA, TexaUSA.com. Is that the website?
Yeah. TexaUSA.com. Obviously, we're here the rest of the day. Would love to see some more people, but
awesome.
Yep.
Sounds great. So, well, hey, I say we wrap this up here, and I'll head over to the booth and check out some of this other equipment.
All right. I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
Joffrey.
Eric.
All right. Thanks a lot.